Alright everybody, I'm back and I've made a random collection of things from my chest, including some arrows, but as you can see I have my diamonds down here. It is now daytime. I'm going to run back to home. This isn't going to be that exciting, but just because there's going to be creepers and spiders probably still up here, I wanted to leave my video running in case something happens and you guys can watch me lose some more diamond and things like that. And I'm going to make my way back home, and I'm just going to try to follow my compass to see the easiest way to get back there. And I also want to take the time while I'm running to tell you guys that it's been like a week since I've played this game, and it's just because of the way my schedule has been. I have not been able to, I better get a sword in my hand just in case, but I have not been able to play because of working and things like that. So I made the second part of that video, ooh, arrows, not that they're that important anymore, but I made the second part of that last video that you guys watched, just explaining what I had done with the strip mine and all, and that was not only to show you guys what I had done, but also to remind myself, because it had literally been, I think, 6 days, maybe even 7, oh, more pumpkins. You know what, we're grabbing these guys on the way. I wonder if that means there's another spawner. Oh, I don't even have, get rid of that. There we go. I'll leave those other two. I'll just get one and take it home with me. But it was also just to show myself what I had been doing, because I honestly couldn't remember. I knew I had left my main strip mine and started another one. I couldn't remember what I had found, if I had found anything cool, anything exciting. I really had no idea. So right now I'm just kind of running back. Man, this way, not going through the desert biome to get here, this seems a lot longer. So where exactly do we come out? Oops. So my spawn point's straight that way, so I just kind of peeked a different hill. And there's, okay, here's the back of my house. I know where I'm at. So I guess if I go right over straight behind me, I will get to this general area too. But it looks like, let's make sure it's safe inside. Oh, I left my door open, no. But it looks like I made it back safely, so I'm gonna let you guys watch me add the diamonds. So now I have 5 diamonds, and I'm gonna go down, get a bunch of cobblestone, or excuse me, not cobblestone, obsidian, and prepare to set out on an adventure. Alright guys, so I grabbed some blocks of obsidian. I grabbed a total of 40 of them from down there. There's plenty more left where that came from. I made enough so I can make a total of 4 gates. I'm going to make one here, probably bring one set with me. I eventually want to have a set over at my other base, see what I can do over there, and a spare set. I've checked out the clouds and made it so I'm going with the line of the clouds, so I'm going to be entering from the other direction, but I made it back here. Gotta watch out, there was actually a creeper that snuck up in here on me. So I crafted it back here in the back of my base, so hopefully I don't have the sounds as bad. But let's light this baby up, and I only brought some bare minimum material with me just because I want to kind of get into here for the first time. Whoa. We have now made our way, or we're making our way into the nether. And from there I just want to kind of get a bearing on where we're at, make a pathway to the surface if we're not on the surface, so I can try to find it when I make another gate somewhere. Let's see where I'm at. So we're kind of in an open area. Let me make sure I change my render distance back. I did. So we're kind of in an open area here. I want to throw some torches around, light this place up a little bit. I want to be able to find this. I'm not going to make the same mistake that Goo did the first time he's in here. I'm not attacking any pigmen if I see them. Okay, so I got a nice lava pool. It looks like I'm on a low area. I can't tell how high this ceiling is. I want to kind of throw some torches around so that this will be easier to see from a distance if I come running up to it. Man, these sounds are kind of annoying. And really, really loud. Look, pigmen. Ooh, getting shot at. So I'm throwing some torches so I know what I've done. So if I come up to this from a distance somewhere, I'll be able to kind of get a bearing on where I am and find this gate to make a pathway back home, if everything works out properly. Oh, I already threw in there. More on the floor. Hopefully I can see this from a distance, like if I spawn way over there somewhere, I'll be able to look over here and be like, look, my gate. I kind of wish I wasn't in a cliff, but we'll make do with that. Now let's see the other test. Where am I going to come back to? I'm hoping it's the same place, because I don't want to have to be running around aimlessly every time I come back in, like in the middle of the night, if I am not. Let's see. Good, good. So this one seems to be working properly. I came back to the one I left in my base. It is nighttime now, but I'm pretty much prepared. I put a bunch of stuff in this chest that I'm preparing for my trip, so all I gotta do is throw it back in my inventory, and soon enough we will be venturing out. I'm gonna wait till it's daylight and we're gonna take off. Alright guys, it's just about daytime. As you can see, a skeleton was waiting for me at the door, so we're just gonna kind of let him do his thing and die. I've made my sword, if you can see, and I've used it on one enemy just to test it out. I really like it. So we're gonna get out of here. We have about 8 minutes left in this video, and I know as of like yesterday, YouTube upped their limit on how much you could actually upload. I'm not sure what it is, so I might go over 15 minutes, but maybe not by far, because I want to know how much I can upload before. One thing I'm going to do on the way out is I went through and I mined a bunch of tree trunks for wood, and I went through and got a bunch of saplings. I got saplings sitting in my chests, but I don't want to really destroy all this stuff, so I figure on the way out I'm going to just burn a lot of this. Oops. And hurt myself apparently, and hope this land is nice and cleared out. Man, I'm not good at that. Hope this land is nice and cleared out by the time I get back, because I don't want to have to deal with if I'm not going to get burned by the fire, I'm just going to fall down a pit instead. But I want this land to be cleared out so I can plant those saplings when we get back, so hopefully that'll help give this a good start to some cleared land. And I'll do the same over here, just to let it all burn at once. I don't know if this is the most efficient method, but it's definitely the most fun method. So that's what we're doing. And then we're going to venture with our boat. Alright, so hopefully that'll do its thing. Got my boat here in my inventory. And let's sail. And we're off. And this might be a lot of just kind of going and seeing what's out there. You guys might just have to watch me aimlessly kind of driving around. I think if what is it, F5? Yeah, there we go. My third person view. Check me out, I put on some armor, as you can see. So I'm kind of cruising. I don't want to stop this close. This island is like right here. I hope I can get around it without having to destroy my boat, make a new one. I did bring a spare for the just in case, but I'd rather just set sail. Dun, dun, dun. Kind of wish I could have some music going right now. I probably could, but I don't want to risk this video getting pulled from YouTube from copyright infringement of some type. But you know what, maybe I'll add some in later. I don't know. But we're going, and if I can learn how to use video editing software properly, maybe I'll just go for a long time and do a 2-time version of this trip and just kind of zing through. Not really sure yet. Just kind of want to see where we get to. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for exactly. If I'm looking for just kind of, gotta get around this, a cool looking island. If I'm looking for something with mountains, just a biome I haven't been to before. I don't know. But all I know is I was getting a little bored with the same area, doing the same thing over and over again. kind of want to cut through there, but I can't. We're going to go around this island too. There's sheep. Looks like a cave right there. Ooh, and we got some open waters ahead. Now, I brought with me a couple stacks of cobblestone, a couple stacks of like dirt, things like that, some wood, everything I need to make a starter house base, something just to keep safety when I get to wherever it is I'm going. I left my diamond pick back at home. I did bring the diamond sword, as you can see, and I talked about already. Oh, that's kind of cool. Too bad this is small. Let's go this way. And these boats are a little harder to control than I anticipated. I've experimented very little with the boats in this game thus far. Let's go this way. I mean, I've made one before just to kind of cruise around my little island that I had started at. Oh, kind of came to a roadblock here. Man, it looks like there's open water. I wonder if I can you attack from within your boat? Oh, my boat died. Well, let's see. I don't think there's anything cool right where I'm at. It's kind of cool looking in this view. I do have a secondary boat with me, so let's kind of pop him in the water and keep sailing. I figure this way will be fun because if I die, then I'm really not making it to my stuff unless I can really work some magic with those obsidian gates in the nether. But I don't know. That's kind of cool. Look at that. Oh, that's just a big tree. I was looking at that thing up on the left that was forming. Thought it was just kind of like something sticking straight up into the air. So far I haven't come across anything that's of great interest to me yet. So I don't know how this trip is going to turn out. Because we're just going. Yeah, and sorry guys for the lag in videos. I know for you guys it was pretty seamless. I had luckily had a bunch I had made in a reserve. They hadn't been rendered yet, but I was able to continue uploading videos on days when I had to work, which does happen. And I will be going out on vacation coming up next week, so hopefully I can get enough videos again in reserve that I can keep the upload stream going for those of you who are actually watching the channel. And I want to tell you guys, I really do appreciate all the comments and support and things like that I seem to be getting from people. People do seem to enjoy this. I mean, not many. I'm not like sitting at like thousands and thousands of subscribers, but I am at, you know, somewhere over 50, I believe. Ooh, it looks like I've hit ice. So I can't really go any farther. But that's not good because, ooh, don't break my boat. Oh, that looks kind of cool over there. Maybe we'll just dock. Maybe we'll dock and explore. Oh. In a little waterfall-ish area. Not really a big one, but there we go. Now let's get out. How do I get out of this boat? There, I'm out of the boat. Let me... Ooh, sorry guys, I know that's really loud. It's the only means I have to really keep a good time on these videos and things like that. Oh, come on. I can't do this in third-person view. Just want to lock this boat in so that it stays safe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video after I get my boat locked in. Do a little bit of exploring on this land. And actually see, there we go. Now that boat won't go anywhere. And I'll light it up with some torches. Okay guys, so It's flat. Ooh, look at that mountain. Ooh, very big mountainous region off in the distance. I think we might have hit a good spot. But maybe I should move my boat over there. But either way, this is our new base of operations for the time being. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. As always, keep the comments coming. Thanks.